I am going to ask you some personal questions tonight. Some of them are lighthearted, some are emotional, and some may get a little deeper as we go. But there are no right or wrong answers here. And please remember that you are more than welcome to take your time when answering. Just quietly reflect on your thoughts, and when you're ready to share, I'm here for you. As you can see, I do have my laptop and my keyboard, so I will be typing out your answers. Your responses will be kept safe as this information is confidential. Well, let's start simple first. What is your name? That is a lovely name. Thank you for sharing. What is your favorite comfort food? Okay. I like this as well. I think my favorite would be loaded baked potato soup. What is something that made you smile recently? Mm-hmm. That's so cute. I love that. What kind of weather makes you feel the most peaceful? Thank you. When was the last time you felt truly rested? I know it's a good question, right? Take your time in thinking about it. Remember, we don't have to rush through these questions. Okay? What is something small that instantly improves your mood? Okay. And if you don't mind my asking, what is your favorite? I love going there also. Do you think people understand you well? No, that's okay. If you're unsure, I can always explain this question. So I know the way I interpret may be different from what you're thinking, but when I think of this question, I think of whether people understand me for who I am, based off my personality, my traits, opposed to just the roles I have. I'm glad I could be of help. Yeah, that can be complicated sometimes. But I am glad that you have safe others, people who truly know you, whether the things that you do are good and bad. As you know, being a human being is complex. Oh, you have more? No worries. Aw. What is something you wish people asked you about more often? Oh, you had an answer right away. No worries. I love it. Thank you for being so enthusiastic and willing to share with me. That definitely makes sense. I actually feel the same way. And I think there needs to be a little bit more conversation surrounding this. What is something you miss that no longer exists in your life? And this can be based on a person, place, or thing. So take your time. I know that this can bring up a lot of emotions. So please set boundaries with me if you need a break, whether that's a water break or stepping away. You're fine? Okay. Just let me know if anything changes. So I'll give you a moment to reflect on this question. Okay. do you feel the safest emotionally? No worries. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. And so if you don't know, you can let me know this as well. But my interpretation of feeling safe emotionally is just knowing that I can come to someone and truly express how I feel in the moment without judgment, with guidance, with love, with care. I'm safe. I'm safe to be myself, to explore what's going on with me, knowing that my words will be validated, or I may even be held accountable in a loving, respectful way. Okay, I can understand this, especially since you talked about them in a previous question. What is something you wish you worried less about? Good question. I know. I have an answer, but I'll wait for yours. There really is. There's so much to think about. That's why I say there are no right or wrong answers. This is one of the main concerns that surfaced in my mind as well. Thank you. So, as you've noticed, the questions have become a little bit more personal, a little bit more intentional. This next question, it isn't the worst in the world, but thinking about keywords can trigger you. So please set boundaries with yourself and with me as well. Okay? Have you ever felt lonely while surrounded by people? Mm-hmm. What is something you wish you could tell your younger self? This is a good one. Very meaningful. Okay, the questions are going to get a little more deeper now. What is something you pretend does not hurt, but actually does? Mm. What is a memory you wish you could relive one more time? You have several memories. I understand, I do as well. Again, take your time, no rush. I understand that. I love this story. Thank you for sharing that memory with me. What version of yourself do you miss the most? What is something you are still healing from? I just want to say you do not have to rush your healing. One thing that I've recognized or I've learned over the years is that grief has no specific timeline. It can take individuals days, months, weeks, years, who knows. It's important to go with how you feel each day and lean into safe others. So continue to heal at your pace. Have you ever stayed silent just to keep the peace? Mm, yeah, I understand that. What keeps you awake at night lately? Oh, you don't have this problem? That's great. And may that continue. Rest is very important. What is one compliment you still remember years later? It's interesting how certain words can stay with us, right? But also a blessing. What is a fear you rarely talk about? I am not laughing at you, only with you. You are not alone in that. What is something you wish people understood about you? What is something you still need to forgive yourself for? You have probably been carrying that for a while. And we make mistakes, and it's easy to experience shame or guilt and struggle with self forgiveness. But I hope in due time you allow yourself that space to not only be vulnerable, but to be true with yourself in recognizing you deserve to heal too. You deserve to move forward. You deserve to learn to grow from your mistakes. You're holding yourself accountable. You're acknowledging what you've done. Now it's time for you to forgive yourself too. Remember, it starts with us and acknowledging who we are, mistakes, flaws, and all, but being willing to embrace them and again learn from them. Do you think people truly know the real you? I know this is kind of similar to a previous question. What is one moment that quietly changed your life forever. Further clarification needed? No problem. So this could be based on a experience with others, someone who you know well, or maybe even a stranger. Or maybe it's a moment you had with yourself. You self-reflected based on something that had occurred. And with this new perspective, it changed maybe how you saw the world or those around you. You're welcome. When I looked at this question initially, I had to think a little bit deeper as well. Mm-hmm. Thank you. What kind of love do you think you deserve? That is beautiful. I hope you receive that someday fully. And finally, I know we've been here for a moment, but we've made it to the end. What is something your heart needs right now? Thank you for spending this time with me tonight and for allowing yourself to reflect a little. I hope this helped you slow your thoughts down, even just for a moment, and maybe feel a little less alone tonight. Get some rest, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Good night.